This is Sicarius Dracus Blaze. Oxygen not included, prehistoric planet, pack number 48. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Let's get into this. First things first, let's just pick an item and like 8 or 9. I want to work on our Somnium synthesizer today. Meanwhile, we're going to be watching this and trying to make this better. I'm going to hook up the plumbing here. And we're gonna push the steam here as far as it'll go. I think that I'm going to add a little bit of automation here, an Atmos sensor like here, and I don't know why I'm making anything out of steel anymore. It was going to be here, and then it was going to come over here. I don't know if I can reach that. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to put in a liquid shutoff so that we can, instead of it like me manually bridging this, like actually just have automation doing some bridging that will let us keep the system properly in check. Water or a thing here or thing here. Probably even worse, it's going to be right there. Boop. A little bit of plumbing here. We're going to go up and down. I'm just going to let this go. And so when we let in water here, we're letting the steam turbines here do their work and fill this up and repressurize this place. This also adds water, but this adds way less water than we want it. We actually care. Something overheated. Yep. Next thing is I think that we need to fix this. Like, this metal refinery is just not great. It's trying to go through steam turbines here. We need to do something about that. Oh, this is problematic. If pump is blocked. Give me a second here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it of course is blocked. Yes. This is slowly making its bubbly way up there. Lots of things going. Uh-oh. Someone's incapacitado. Get some things mopped here. We did 99 of glass. We're going to do this again. Are we still okay? Me? Boop, boop, boop. Somebody? Anybody? What's wrong? Like, why can't we get you? Why are you not being taken care of? We have that there. I don't know. There we go. Whew, man, you're worrying me, man. Who is suffocating? Chip is suffocating. Yep, he indeed is. There we go, buddy. Still suffocating. You need to breathe, buddy. High stress, probably because there's liquids everywhere. Let's do some cleanup from that. We'll clean all this stuff up here. This probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Let's see where else there's liquids on the floor. This is looking pretty deep. I'm on 3. I'm gonna slow this down just a little bit. What's going on? Is you too cold? Boo? So water is like 47. Huh. Let's work about flooding. Okay, so we need something to happen here. Here, just go for it. Drink all of this. See, we got our 2 gases, but we're just gonna have this thing drink everything here. I think we can mop enough up here. But ultimately deconstructing this and making a heavy watt right here would be a better idea. Because then it falls into here and we never get this layer. Okay, so this if this is below say 20k, boom. If this is below, then send green signal. Okay. I don't care how high. It should be like 50k. This is all 9. Did I not let anybody in here? Okay, well, we're going to let people in here. Next thing I think I'm going to do is I think we're going to let people... We're going to get this priority done. And open up this as a gasway here so that this pressurized steam here, because we're building steam here by this drop here, but it's not able to really get there. Whoa, did you see that? What happened? Oh, meteors. What incredible luck. Boom. So that now we should start seeing more gas. See, look at that. How much that gas is just rising right here. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Is anybody going to build this? At some point they will. Okay, new printables. Whee! Cool. I was considering doing a duplicate. We need to get back up to 30 for our any overjoyed results. Nope. There's a balloon artist is good. Sticker bomber is pretty great. Okay, there's so much in this colony to handle. Okay, cool. So what I want to handle right now is we want to work on this, okay? The meteor showers actually are kind of a problem. Because if they hit up here, they could break this. It's got to be a perfect shot, right? Perfect. They're going to break all the rest of this glass out here, so we'll just bunkerize it. What else can be broken? I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so they got things to do up here while we do a lower priority thing here. So the first thing that we want to do is let's just work backwards. We need the Somnium synthesizer. It takes oxygen, which I think that we have provided it. Oh, nope, we haven't. Well, we have now. We're going to provide it with oxygen, and then we also need to dispense pajamas. And what this does is this is going to allow duplicants to like exchange their athletics for dream journals. When this gets powered, it gives a buff, and this buff is really darn incredible. It's great. It's a great buff. It's like +6 morale to everybody in the colony, or and athletics, or it's crazy. The next thing I think I'm gonna do while we're sitting here, while I'm talking about this, is I think I want to move this up so that these are in line. Doesn't that just bug everybody else too? I think that just bugs me. And then we need to move this power so that it's not in their way here. Not gold. Cobalt is fine. We have plenty of cobalt. I'm just gonna put it that way. That's fine. And then we can we'll take down this after this gets built. Okay, we are so close here. Automation. Boop, 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 boop. We need a bit of automation. There we go. I don't actually think that one little thing hurts anything. But we should deconstruct this as well. Hey, can somebody do this? No, not gunk. Cancel that gunk. And I know I'm messing around in this a little bit too much, honestly, but it's okay. Are we lowering our pressure here? Nah, steam's pretty high. And then this is a lit out. Oh, radiation, you are a monster. A sneaky, sneaky monster. Okie dokie. Back over here to Somnium. Is no one going to... Do we have nobody who can do this? Low priority. Can I get somebody to do it, like, right now? Just pull that part. Next thing is, we need tile. We're gonna lay tile out right here. I don't need it right there. And we don't need this either. Thanks, Stila. Hate to make you do it, like, right now, but thank you. I feel like we don't have any engineers working. Like, maybe my engineers must have died. Here's digging. Thank you, Catalina, for choosing digging. You are our griller. Boop, 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 boop. Get 2 or 3 here. Two. Do I only have 2 sleepies left? Wow. Out of all of them, we need to capture these. Never let them out of the base. So, how did they urinate in here? Like, really? Oh, it must have fallen here and then went across. The radiation vomiting will continue. Um, See, this is going to want to be... eh, eh, eh. Oh, yeah, that's really, really weird. I think I actually would just prefer it to just come straight across like this and be an even input and maybe not do anything that way. Just a one to one, just keep filling this thing up as quick as we can. And then this will shut off, and then this, once the pressure for these is gets to the highest that it needs to do. So right now we're building pressure in our system by having these pour out. And then and every other piece here is, so I think that that's safe. I don't think that we're having a problem with this liquid shutoff, but you never know. Oh yeah, they won't be able to get in or out here because there's radiation and fun stuffs everywhere. Holy moly, that is a lot of dudes. Did we get our shiny? I think so. I think we have a new egg here. It's the royal bug egg. So we had a royal bug at one point, and that's probably because we were feeding them food. I'm using the wrong keyboard. I also feel like we're low on. We're just like slow at the moment. 46, 49, 52. So now it's too hot. Now you're too hot. We'll get it figured out eventually. I could just, accurately hey, get that. That's tough meat there. There's some good stuffs there. Oh jeez. Phone talkers. Unfortunately, phones are terrible for your colony. If you don't have people in other colonies. Just a waste of time. Because every day they'll chitty chat. Alrighty. I think that we're feeling good about that. Okay, back to this. Oh my. So the strategy here is that we are going to have two sets of rooms, and they're going to just run in a circle here, like in a big circle. And that circle is going to be bedrooms and places to eat. I guess that's all fine. Oh man, there's just so much trash everywhere. Another thing that I can do here is close this off. Well, I could build a line here. I don't know if I want to. Build an exit here for them to just walk into. All this is very low priority. That's why they're not really doing anything. Everything's probably very high priority at the moment. Yeah, see, now we're pushing more steam into this system here. Can somebody do this? I know I was letting you take your time, but nothing needs to be done there. Just not even there. It just needs to be right here. Okay, so we have carbon dioxide and sour gas in there. So now we're gonna let it flow. We took this apart, so we're gonna have a bottle emptier, and we're gonna put that bottle emptier right here. It takes them so long to get over here. Maybe they'll build them, and that's later. Okay, so later. Aider. I don't care about the crap on the floor. It's perfectly fine for now. I can also get more room in here by closing this off or doing stuff just like closing this room off here and get me more room. Come on. Ulti. Are you serious? Do I have, tidying booster is fine. Don't have any special of that. Yeah, that's how that worked. Lower some of these 9s here. Like, you don't need to take any. Nobody needs to do anything here. This is all easy. The only thing that I see could need priority is that. Do. These incubators are 9. Like, those are generally 9s. As I want them taken care of immediately. Lowering the priority of those to see if we can't help that out. What is going on? So they gotta go out, and they gotta do this, and they gotta go over here. I mean, that's a pretty long way for a little walk. Ulti. Alright, well, as frustrating as this is, we're gonna do this. And ignore these yellow alerts. that can be built in whatever time. But I need that to be built. And honestly, it could be a block of anything. I don't care. Killing me. Yay! Ulti just absolutely dropped whatever that was. All right. Well, you're working on Cobalt. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this, and we are just gonna make it any old object. I don't really care. Boom. Took nails all like what? 3 seconds? Nails is a good kid. Hey, we got some printables available. Loud Sleeper's not good. Pacifist is pretty good. Like, this is a pretty mid-Abe, and I'm here for that. And boom. A Sleepy is born. And now it's too cold. Nope. Now we're not getting the chill that we want. Also, like, it's like 12 degrees. Come on. Chill this place down. My focus is just not on this at the moment. We need to supply them food. We need to supply this with oxygen. We have supplied this thing with oxygen. It has oxygen. We need to make some pajama cubbies, so we should do some dispensing and have them dispense a few times. The next thing is we don't need to do anything special for them. Just having regular beds is great. We're gonna skill scrub them, give them unique beds as much as we possibly can. Here's 5. Let's go into blueprints. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, well, I guess we're going to claim some blueprints here in the middle of this episode. Oh, 15 of them, holy moly. This is your reward for being so patient and watching through this crazy episode. Whoa. I think I have those already. That's great. I really could use one bed. Just, oh, wow. Wow. Got those. Seeing that a lot today. Woo! Holy moly. Yeah! Oh, that's a massage table. I thought it was a bed, but you know what? I'll take it. Ooh, I don't have that. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I think I might have it already. Anyway, supply closet. And we are going to go into all. And we need one more cot. I think that I really like the... I think I like the lab cot. I think we're going to print one of these. The other thing is I could do a whoa, loyalty quality. It's 95. Wow. Whoa, those are amazing. I have 90. Oh, I see. It's a loyalty thing. I will never be able to print that. Well, we got different kinds of things. I'm just gonna print a regular bed here. This one is good. I like having options for different beds. Ooh, that one's for campgroundy. That's pretty. We've reached the stars. Let's print this one. How much is one of these cots? Oh, okay, yep. Good. Cool. And now we will be able to have a 6th cot. Okay, so 6 duplicants are going to be in here constantly. We need to provide them with food, and oxygen and power. Well, not a whole lot of power, but food and oxygen and a little bit of power. So right here, I think I'm gonna build a spam, and then we need a place for their bathroom, them to use the bathroom. So that's just gonna be right here, and then they're all gonna wake up on a line. I'm sorry, I paused it. I didn't mean to do that. So I guess I'll do a little less talk and a little bit more show, right? So this is the bedroom. This will be the bathroom here. Furniture? Stations? Nope. It's medicine, right? Yep, it's medicine. First thing. And we're just building a little teeny tiny little ecology for these guys. So what they're going to do first is they're going to wake up, they're going to come over here, and then they're going to use the bathroom, and then they're going to have free time to eat here. So we're going to have some cots here. Or I'm sorry, mess tables here. You don't really need to do this, but why not? It gives them just a little bit more morale. And then they're going to come through here. We're going to do an airflow. We're just going to do some airflows here with gold. And then here they're going to be able to do entertainment or work on themselves. A traditional favorite is a manual generator with attached to a light bulb. That's a pretty traditional favorite. And I'm also okay with them using a form of entertainment like an arcade cabinet here, and then they'll get the benefit of the arcade cabinet for a very long time. Let me build this here. I'm trying to decide where I want it. I think it's gonna look like this. And I just want it to power a light. I don't really even care. Like, they'll waste their entire free time doing this if I do that. Or we could do the arcade cabinet and call it good. Joyous room. This room is for parties. So we're gonna put some party stuff in here, even though we don't necessarily care about their health and well-being. Pixel packs, because pixel packs are awesome. Maybe how about instead of that, I'll do it this way. And this room will just be an incredible shiny room for them to like really enjoy themselves, and then they're gonna go back in here and then to sleep. So that's pretty much how that's gonna work. We're gonna deconstruct all this here. Building broken. Did you see that on auto sweeper somewhere? You got messed up. Whoa, hotter than iridium? Wow. This is getting pretty warm. Yeah, I like it. No big deal to me. We're getting there. And this is just helping pressurize the system here. Got 50 up here, 28 here, down to up to 17 here. So, I mean, basically anything above 2K in that corner, I'm fine with. Whatever. Back over to here. Like, this isn't really. It's not really too crazy. It's really just. It's just it's just an enjoyable room. Another thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a trick with our party line here. So we're going to have a weight plate right here for the duplicant, and then we have this here. We're going to go around and then in. So we're going to filter for 1 second. And what that's going to do is that's going to let us get the full buff of the party phone line by only using 1 second. Guess you could consider it a little bit exploity, but I definitely am okay with it. Interrupting them is perfectly fine with me. So what are they going to dream about? What about the party room? What is it going to look like in the party room? Guess we're going black for the party room. Oh, and only these 4 can be that. Okay, food room is going to be juicy lime. Bathroom is going to be juicy blueberry. And then I want to put lines. What? Oh, that's what I just wanted to do. Put a line through that. Oh, we'll put that right back, and then just for some differentiation here. And then we have 2 more bits of differentiation here. We have our bedroom. That's actually too big. Oh. We need to cancel background buildings. We're going to put a line right here. We're also going to cancel that one. We have our lines here, so let's do like a checker. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I guess I do have to do that. I guess we are going to have a line here. And then they're just going to walk this circle. Once they go past one, they have to finish, and then they're just going to go around in the circle. Medicine, a sink. And then plumbing, a lavatory. Could just let it fill up this. What am I going to do with that polluted water? sand. Wanted the solid charcoal. Yep. And then maybe like some plants in here, just so that we can like have a positive experience for them. Oh, I also have the other things that I can do here. And then the arrow pot. We have diamond, so let's use diamond. Get lots of plants in here. Up on the top, some fun happiness. Why am I building stuff like this? I don't know. Corner trim. Corner trim. Everyone likes a little bit of corner trim. Here's some ceiling trim. Those will never get built. Those will never get built. That's fine. And then over here, like a metal block. Metal block. Anywhere else I can put something crazy? I could probably put pictures here. Great. I could lock them out of right here, and then have them just come into the room normally, and that would build it a lot faster. What is being flooded over here? A gas pump? Yeah, that's not great. Whoop, whoop. It's trying to do something here. It's just getting overwritten by these. Like, this will never pump ever again, I honestly. And that's just pumping endlessly. How about this? We'll do that. And then we're not gonna do that. So this will just make sure to send relatively clean water. It's gonna pump dirty, gross water too, huh? How about a quick automation solution here? Let's look at the plumbing. We did this jump here, and then we did this, and it looks like we got stairs everywhere. I want to put we could get rid of this and just make this a line. Goodbye, liquid bridge. Okay, liquid bridge. And then we will do a standard like element sensor. If it detects polluted water, it'll just drop it out of the system. And then it will be able to get down here. I should make one here so that they can cross easily. And I really only care about polluted water. Yep, thank you. One more check on the automation. Great. Yeah. Where are you being overloaded? How much power are we pulling through of it? 20. So there's definitely... Oh, look, here it is. What is this? This is such a mess. That is such a mess. Holy moly. That looks horrible. We're gonna quickly check through wiring real quick. Just no more. We don't want any curlies. I know for a fact that this is clean. I'm pretty darn confident all of this is clean. Yep. Yeah, see, if I can let them in here with the... And we're not going to let them out here. So that's going to act all broken. This is this way here. So they're not going to work on this until this gets built. And somebody's going to slide down this pole and build this. Where are you going? Oh, going to go get cobalt. All right. And then this opens back up for us to work on. So now they can come and work in here if they want to. Let's choose a blueprint. Ooh, power. Ooh, jeez. Look at that agriculture. Wow. Balloon artist, sticker bomber. I think I just want to use Pei. She is just an agriculture character. Hey, welcome to the base. You are a farmer. And then we're just gonna give you some skill points here. There you go. Now you can farm. And that's what you want to do. Ulti, we need to give you your skills. Other ulti, what do you got for skills? Digging, other stuff. Stinky, you are... wait, where's Stinky? I guess we're gonna rename Stinky into a Sleepy Stinky. Alright, let's let this build. Some resources that we need to add into here. Also, a little teeny tiny little issue, and we just put 1 or 2 deodorizers here. We'll stop having this place smell like a Magic the Gathering conference. Oh. Nope. It's probably too high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's too high. We will build right there. This needs to turn into a spam here, so we're going to deconstruct this here and add in another set of insulated tiles just 4 below. If you've never seen a 4x4 spam, then you're in for a treat. We'll have manual airlocks. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Do I really just want to put it right here? Or is there something else that can... Oh, food should go... Oh, food storage is going to go here. Food storage is going to go here, and we're going to, like, give a little bit of birth so that they can get the food. Because as you noticed, they don't have any food right here. We're going to drop it in a chute on a timer from right here. So this is going to be where our spawn is. Turns out these are actually kind of probably going to be useful. We're just going to put... How does this go? Here. Tile. So this will go up. This also should be just like this, and then another spawn on the other side, and then our ventilators. This is going to go to a hydrogen, which is going to sit right here. These two are producing oxygen, and these are just going to go and send oxygen to here. But ultimately, once it reaches there, we're going to fill up this room too with oxygen. Brilliant. Can't get down. Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't help you at all either. There you go. Now you're back. We'll just do these as doors. For automation, we will have our... we'll deconstruct these, because I don't need these. We're going to put automation down in these two. I mean, they built it exactly the way we would want it. I mean, it just is going to be like that. So what we're going to do is one of these up here is an atmo sensor to make sure that the sensor is correct, and the next one is the gas sensor. That one's the gas sensor. Both of these on mean that we're going to do that. Let's finish the rest of this bomb. And remember, we are going to deconstruct this. So this is together, so we're going to take apart the power wires that are here. That way they just have their power, their regular thing. And we're gonna plastic ladder up. And then buildings, we're gonna get rid of these ones. And then I just realized that I would rather just have them... Well, okay. Well, we're gonna use a fire pole when this is done. Up here on the top, we're gonna do some refinement. Nope. Out. And then to here. Then this is going to go out to a tank. This tank is going to take the water, and it is going to... we're going to just double twist this. And then let this come in. So... Oh, it's this way. Bummer. We have water right here, so if we ever have an overage of water... Which we're going to have some overage of water. Don't need that. Another thing I could do, I do have what are those things called? Reed fibers. I do have reed fibers, so I can actually do this and then have that come out and go into here, and then this is the waste. Instead of this being the waste, we're not going to do that. Yeah, that's what I want. Uh, A lot of nines, a lot of stuff here. There's the little issue of there needing to be sand here. And this is not a fully automated thing. We have to take care of them. I suppose I could probably just use dirt and pollute, and then like make polluted dirt and tiles, and like have tiles in here, but I don't know if that's gonna like exactly do what we want it to do. Just give that a nice 8. That can't be there. Why did I make that an igneous rock? The other fun thing is this actually has the potential of overheating and cooking everybody in this base, but we're going to keep them nice and healthy, so no worries about that. Okay, so now we need power right, and now we need to do power right here. This is just gonna put power to right here. We might even do both of them, no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to go away. Is Eduardo stuck in here, or is he just chilling? Da. 30's probably not going to work. And the 40 will definitely work. And then maybe we could even get a sporket in here. Another thing that we need to do is we need to put tiles underneath, carpeted tiles underneath their points of interest here, because they're going to be spending all their time sleeping here. Is there any more going on here? This has to be sand. Well, it could be regolith. I'm sure we have plenty of that. Tons! And this will take a regolith. It just needs, it just needed a, oh, it says sand, not regolith? Nope, it's sand. Alright. Sleepy Abe, what are you doing, bro? There needs to be a test. Sweep all this stuff out of here. In the shipping room here, and we've also forgotten one major component of this room, and that component is, oh yeah, sweet, we got Phrenologist Dream in the dream room. That is great. I'm sorry, that was random, but this is one, and then this is going to be the other. We need to have the power from 2 of these. And technically I'm stealing power here, but I you know, we'll just... What is important? Okay. Ventilation, gas pipe. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And as much as I want to do that, we're gonna do this. Boom, that way. Power for the base, power for the spawn. Need plumbing. Oh, well, there's where that extra water should go, right? Is right here into this spawn. Okay, well, I did actually want this. I don't necessarily think that this is going to work exactly how it's written out. And then we want to hide this line here, so boom, like that. We need a place to pick up the dream journals. So I think I need an area right here to pick those up. I don't have a way of telling where what my battery's state is at the moment. This is getting much bigger than I anticipated it to be. New printables are available. Super productive, sparkle streaker. Nah, these are all just okay. We're gonna do Mima. That's fine. This is getting out of hand. This sulfur is everywhere. It must be really hot in here. Nah, it's like 500. Definitely a fun experience. It's chaotic. It's not my typical clean game. Oh yeah, we got pressure in here. So now this will stop feeding water into the system, and this should all just be perfectly fine. We just need to feed it. Shipping sweeper. This is gonna get these beds. We need to get these beds. Nope. Darn it, I really like this freed up. Oh, okay. So let's finish this up, and then I'll get to the next episode. So we're gonna do one here, and that's gonna get all of those. That gets the 3 in the middle. We're gonna do one here. That gets everything here. Boop, boop. Is there anything I can do? Like, is there anything I can do better than this? I could deconstruct this here, make this line come up here, and then separate the beds a little bit. Okay, let's do that instead. So buildings, we're going to just deconstruct all of this right here. This can stay. I guess the plant has to go. I love you. I'm sorry. And then just buildings, we're going to deconstruct this. And then we're going to rebuild it right here. That's going to give us one more tile to work with here, which I'm going to put a pneumatic door in, a pneumatic door on. Great. Not there, but here. So we got, I'm trying to get more, space in here for our duplicants. I was just gotta judge the size and everything here. We want as many pictures as we possibly. I don't want to deconstruct that. Okay, bed. We want one bed here. One bed. A space for the sweeper. One bed. A space for the sweeper. Did I do this one already? I did not do this. The night cot. Great. I'd see what that earns us. It does sweep everything in here. And I guess we just have one conveyor loader here that feeds the monster here. See, I told you this thing that there would be some power requirements to this building. And then just to, I'm trying to be clean here. I think I want to do it this way. And then we'll cancel these. Now we can put our base, our prettinesses back. Oh, there's something in there. Yep, there's something there. Yes. Arrow pot made out of diamond. Wood block, because we can put wood blocks in here. We got everything in here. Awesome. Okay, great. I need a place to put their food, so one more power requirement here, and that's a refrigerator. So for food, we just want one refrigerator. It's going to feed them all. I guess I could put the food right here, and just let them have it. But then that's not giving them what they want all the time. So we just want to dole out enough food for them to be able to eat it. So sweeper. Oh. And then we're going to put millet, or do we just let them have it? Where's a good spot for the fridge? How about here, and then they can come down, and then the fridge is right here, and we'll deconstruct this, because then I want them to, or we can just like feed them through this room right here, and then I don't have to build any of that. Does that make sense? Oh. So we'll build something here, and then we need a step here, like a tile. Food can go here, and then they can come down this way. A fire pole might work, too. Hey, good stop scalding yourselves, kids. And this needs to be hydrogen. Oop. They're working on it. Down here, I'm just gonna dig this out, and we're just gonna put room for some auto, what are they? Smart batteries, so that way we can grab the power from here. Who's working in here even? I guess I should not let you in. Yeah, sour gas and steam, perfect. Oh, it looks like we got a drop of carbon dioxide right here that's never going to leave. These two will probably stick right here. The pressure will all build right here. Oh, look like we drank some gunk in here to pressurize this even more. Mostly all going here. Okay, so they did this for us. And then that's just gonna feed those. Just sporkid. Then they never are able to leave this room ever again. And then we need just a little bit of water to get this started here. Which one is going to be? It's going to be this one. They might not be able to reach this one. Maybe they can just hold on right there. It's going to be mill millet or toasted mill millet, and it's just going to be like 15 kilograms of it or something, and it's going to be low priority for now. We'll watch them keep working on this, and in the next episode, then we'll work on the schedules for this and then start the system running. They don't ever actually need to go in here, so I guess I could just like crazy awesome door looking thing. Storage tiled in case we start getting a backup of them. Window tile. Nice. It's very official looking. How quick did I fill that up? Definitely did. This is plumbing now. Great. Why? Because we never built this? Why do we build this out of iridium? Now that this is clear. Smart battery here, smart battery here. Don't need to make them out of iridium, that's for sure. Gold. And it just is conductive wire. Automation is the same. Great. The automation for these is fun too. Like it's just like a NOT gate here and there. I have a block right here for that. What do I want? What is random? What will randomize that? I don't know. Maybe it's just a timer sensor. Yeah, maybe just a timer sensor. What did I do there that is causing that? That is an out? Huh? That didn't make any sense. What is an out here? Oh, I see what I did. Yep. That's wrong. This probably should be the opposite way here. Who suffocates? Hey. You got lovely oxygen just outside the door. Oops. We don't have any dream journals at the moment. Nice. Anybody who is a sleepy is gonna be here. And then we're gonna have to pick 2 more duplicants. I think that Stinky is a sleepy Stinky. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sleepy Ruby. There we go. And then who else doesn't have any skills here? You're skilled. I like the pay. These all have hats, so it's not a... I know that they're not doing any... Maybe this Catalina here. Oop. Okay, so that's assigned. Plants are in here. Okay, see ya. I'm gonna leave it for this episode, and we're gonna finish this up and see what we can do in the next one. Okay? Cool. See ya. Bye.